Welcome to DreamShare, a bi-weekly podcast where we talk about dreams, share dreams we've had, and figure out what they could mean. I'm your host, Sarah Strunk, and I'm here with my brother and my co-host, and he's many other things. He's very nice. Sometimes he bullies me.
Well, wait a minute.
It's Christopher!
Not all of those things are true. I am not nice.
Well, today's fun fact is that Sarah does not have a brain, therefore there is no fun fact. But the fun fact that isn't a fun fact is that Sarah sold her brain to a random person online. And guess how much she sold it for?
12 cents.
$1.
Okay.
And a jelly bean.
And a jelly bean? Well, Sarah, I have a surprise for you.
What?
I knew your brain was busted. I mean, mine's busted too, but it was a little less busted.
Oh, it's all relativity.
Yeah. So I thought I would bring some fun facts.
Oh.
So what I did was I Googled fun dream facts, and I ended up at dreamdictionary.org, and they have a section called Dream Facts. And I thought, wow, isn't that just perfect? That's just the best thing I've ever seen. But then I read their facts, and not all of them make a ton of sense.
Wait, is this going to be a quiz? Are you going to tell me facts? Some of them are true and some of them are fake. And I have to guess which ones are real?
Interesting, Sarah.
Is this a game show now?
This is a game show. So, there's a list of 30 facts. I went through and I picked out only 3 because I didn't want to read the whole list. It's too long.
Okay.
But the gist is, on dreamdictionary.org, there is a list of dream facts, in quotation marks, facts. There is no sources, but there's a couple of weird ones in here. So, I'm just going to read you a dream fact, and I want you to tell me if it's true or false. Okay?
Okay. Wait, so you made up a couple of these on your own, or these are all from the website and some of them are just true and some of them are false?
These are all from the website.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
I'm ready. I have my game show helmet on.
Okay, cool.
I don't have a brain, but I got my helmet on, so here we go.
The first dream fact that I pulled from this list is, if you avoid your sleep for more than 10 days, you will die.
I'm going to go on a whim and say that fact is true.
Not only is that fact not true, but it is not really a dream fact.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So I don't know why it's on this list. What were you going to originally say? Why did you think it was true?
Well, because we had this friend. Well, we still have this friend. It's not like he died.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, his name, let's just call him anonymous Makeup. His name's Makeup. Rhymes with Jacob. His name is definitely not Jacob. Anyway, this person named Makeup once told us a story about the time that he stayed up for 3 or 4 days video gaming without sleeping. And he said it messed up his mind and he was hallucinating by day 4. So I can imagine that by day 10, you're probably just gone.
Well, yes, you do start to experience hallucinations pretty early on in sleep deprivation. But I have to double check that, and I'm not going to. So I'll just tell you why it's false.
Okay.
It is false because there was a guy, a Chinese man, who died after 11 days of sleep. Not 10.
Oh my God.
Boom. Got him.
Boom. Got him.
I can read you the article. This is from HuffPost.com. It says, going 11 days without sleep likely cost a Chinese man his life earlier this week as he attempted to watch every game in the European Championship, Time reported.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a bit of a bummer.
Bit of a bummer. I agree.
Technically, he died at 11 days, not 10. So technically, it's a false fact.
All right. See, I can just imagine whoever wrote this article in the Dream Dictionary was like, I can't remember if that article was 10 or 11. I'll just go with 10. I'll just feel my gut and go with 10. That's what I'm imagining happened.
Well, I got him on the technicality.
No.
This next one I was a little more lenient with. Did you know around 100,000 drivers a year crash going in and out of sleep in their cars?
I'm going to say that one is also true. Unless you fake me out with the number, but I'm fairly certain truck drivers are probably the most common because they have really long shifts and they can doze out. I don't know. What is it? I learned in driver's ed. It's called the drowsy zone or something.
It's called drowsy driving.
Okay.
I just want to point out again, is this not really a dream fact?
Oh, yeah.
So far, both of these are not dream facts.
Who wrote this article? Did we write this article?
No. Now, I did pick these because I thought they were just random. Like, I was reading the list and I was like, okay, like every human dream, sure, whatever. Dreams happen in REM sleep. All right, sure, whatever. If you avoid sleep for 10 days, you'll die. I'm like, that one doesn't really fit with these other ones.
Well, it's kind of like the square and the rectangle thing. Like, a square is a rectangle, but a rectangle isn't a square. Like, yes, dreaming has to do with sleep, but sleep doesn't necessarily have to do with dreaming.
Right. You've confused me with geometry. But anyway, you are correct. I'll give it to you. It is true.
True.
Mostly. In 2017, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration estimated that 91,000 police reported crashes involved drowsy drivers. So it's almost 100,000.
These are so sad.
Yeah, and they're also not dream facts. But Sarah, this is your chance. This could be the point you take home. You could win this.
This is the tiebreaker.
Oh, the tiebreaker. That's what they call it.
Oh, I'm going to click my helmet on. Click safety straps.
Here is your final dream fact. A giraffe sleeps for only 2 hours a day.
Oh my gosh. A giraffe sleeps for only 2 hours a day?
Mm-hmm.
Well, giraffes are mammals.
Mm-hmm.
And by my scientific information, mammals require sleep. Unlike sharks who just kind of swim, they have to swim and they sleep and they swim. And that made sense in my brain. I don't think it came out of my mouth correctly. I'm gonna go with that is false, and I'm gonna say they sleep 4 hours a day.
Wow. Okay, Sarah, you are correct. And you win. You don't win anything, but you win, I guess.
Wait, I'm correct?
You are correct.
Really?
In fact, I'll give you a bonus point because not only did you get it correct in the sense that it's false, but you guessed the correct-ish number of hours that giraffes sleep.
Oh my gosh, I won.
Yes, you did win.
Oh my gosh. Wait, tell me more about giraffes.
So the only note I have is sleepfoundation.org says giraffes sleep on average for 4.6 hours.
You know what this means? It means I'm a genius and I don't even need a brain to be a genius.
I don't know if that's what that means.
I'm so smart without a brain. Oh my gosh. I'm impressed with myself.
Well, that makes one of us. This concludes the quiz about dream facts.
That were not dream facts.
Yeah.
They were sleeping facts.
I didn't write the article, Sarah. It says 30 interesting dream facts, and those were 3 of the 30.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now share dreams.
Now share dreams.
Because it's called DreamShare. I mean, it could be called SleepShare. It could also, earlier today, I called it BrainShare in my head.
How are you going to share your brain if you don't have one?
You stumped me there.
Oh my God. Do you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
I will go first. I have a relatively short dream to share.
Okay.
But I thought it was funny. So here I go. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Whoosh. I was at my mom's house, and we were not in COVID times, so we were allowed to have people stay. What a wild sentence. Kelsey and Gina, our 2 close family friends, were staying. Kelsey was staying in the 2nd floor, and Gina was staying in the basement. But I heard some noises coming from the 1st floor, and it was pretty late, so I went down to check things out. When I walked down the stairs and turned the corner into the dining room, into the kitchen, I saw my brother, Christopher.
That's me.
The co-host of this podcast.
Yep.
But he was about 7 years younger than he is now. He was pretty boyish in the dream. And he turned around and he looked at me shocked to see someone else was up at this late hour. And he said,
I was scared to turn the radio off.
I don't think the radio was even on. But for some reason, he was scared of leaving the kitchen. So I came closer to the table and I saw that Christopher was having not 1, not 2, not 3, but a tableful, a feast of midnight snacks. He pushed the applesauce bowl aside and picked up a plate of 2 giant slices of key lime pie, and he said,
Oh, midnight snack.
And I said, you know, you don't have to eat both pieces of pie if you don't want to. It's a snack. And he said, oh. And then I woke up. He could have also said, ooh, but I wrote in my notes, ooh. Oh. So it's up for interpretation.
When was this dream dreamt? Do you know?
Oh, yes. February 13th, 2021.
All right, so that's really recent.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember this. Maybe like 7-ish years ago, we had key lime pie, and I did exactly what you just described. Not exactly, but it was like 3 a.m., and I thought, man, I could really go for some key lime pie right now. So I ate half of a key lime pie at 3 a.m. So, well, that's interesting.
Yes.
I thought this might have been a thing.
remember that.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Oh, you do.
Oh, no, sorry. Okay, we're both talking. Wow, that was crazy. No, I remember because it was like your high school graduation or something, and you were like, yeah, I'm going in for another round.
Yeah, it's good.
But yeah, it was interesting in the dream. You had like a whole table like set up, like you just had set up a whole table. Everyone else was sleeping. It was like there was a bowl of like dad's homemade applesauce. There was some other pieces of pie, and then like you just took 2 like almost cartoonish looking pieces of key lime pie and was just like, here's my midnight snack. But yeah, I mean, I think other than the fact that, I mean, that already kind of happened, the dream situation already happened in real life. It was just nice to like have other people stay in our house because, you know, it's just like a weird world we're living in. So I think it was like wish fulfillment on my part being like, oh my gosh, family friends are staying, even though they live close by.
Why was I 7 years younger? Is that because now you're the older sister? Is that what you really want? You want to be the first child?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I was also thinking about the radio part because, like, you know how sometimes when you're like not that you're not supposed to be in the kitchen, but like if you're like sneaking around the house and someone's like up and you're like, why are you up? And you're like, why are you up?
Yeah.
And like it's frightening. But like in the dream, you were just like, I was scared because I couldn't turn the radio off. Or maybe you were scared to turn the radio off, like you were turning off lights, like you had to run from the monsters as soon as you turned it off. I don't know. It was a very short, but it was a little bizarre dream. But now I want key lime pie.
Well, speaking of monsters, Sarah, I have some monsters in my dream.
Nice transition. 10 out of 10.
Now you've called it out, though. It's not as good.
You can edit that out.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Whoosh. All right, so this dream starts with me in college / a classroom. I wasn't exactly in college. I was just attending a lecture. And this lecture was about spirits and how to defend yourself against them.
Welcome, class, to Spirit Slaying 302.
Because in this world, in this dream world, some people could see spirits and some people could not. But even if you couldn't see spirits, you had to know how to defend yourself. So there was this other girl in that class that claimed she could see spirits. So she raised her hand and was like,
Professor, I can see one. It's on this person over there.
But it was not on that person. She was lying, okay? I could see spirits. I'm the main character, all right? She was just doing it for attention. So I said, hey, can you really see spirits? Because there's one on you right now.
Oh!
And she started to freak out.
Woo! Ow! Ow!
And then the spirit started to like feed off her freaking out. And then it like started to become real. And like everyone in the class could see this spirit now. And it was like getting bigger and bigger. And it was like almost like consuming her.
Oh God, it's consuming me!
The teacher goes, oh and like pulls out a sawed off double barrel shotgun type thing. I don't really know how guns work. And he starts running up the stairs of the lecture hall toward this girl. I rush over and I punch the spirit off the girl. It sails through the air. The teacher grabs it by the neck and puts the shotgun to its face. And then it's a double barrel shotgun. He shot it like 17 times. And I'm standing there going, oh my God. And he's still... And the spirit is just being obliterated by this professor. And finally, what's left of the spirit falls to the ground. And the teacher raises the gun and like blows the smoke from the barrel. And I just think, that is the coolest teacher I've ever seen in my life.
my god. Wait, okay, I don't know anything about weapons. Is a double barrel, it's like
You only have 2 shots.
but it's not like coming out of both ends.
No, it's
Like
not.
it's not like a
coming out.
double-sided lightsaber.
No, it's not like a double
Okay,
sided-
because when you first said that, I was thinking, oh my gosh, as soon as he shoots the monster, he's gonna shoot himself.
No, who would design a gun like that?
I don't know. I don't know.
It was a small sawed-off shotgun or something like that. I woke up laughing because it was so ridiculous. Because I was like, that's exactly what he did in my dream. He's like, and I was like, oh my god, this is going on for way too long.
He went on for so long that your lucid dreaming kicked in and you were like, I'm aware that this is too long.
Yeah.
This is too long of a piece of the story.
Yeah. And this was also interesting because I had woken up multiple times this night, but every time I woke up and fell back asleep, the dream restarted.
Whoa.
So this was the final version of the dream, but there were other instances where in one of them, I was the professor and there was a student who was trying to get into the class. And I was like, no, it's too dangerous. Like, you can't take this class yet. You need to take the prerequisite.
Oh, you weren't worried about the spirit. You were worried that they hadn't taken the prereq.
You can't just jump into Spirit Slaying 302 without taking Spirit Slaying 301, Sarah.
It's fair. It's fair. I mean, obviously you had to deal with it during class.
So yeah, this was like the final incarnation of the dreams that I had that night when they finally came together. This was the only part that made sense. So like, the other ones were much more scattered. Like in one of them, I was a detective going to investigate the school for spirits.
Oh my gosh.
And then in this one, I was just in the classroom and I didn't really do much. I uppercutted the spirit and I was really mean to some girl who pretended she could see spirits. And the only thing I know about this that I can point to and say, well, that's probably why I had a dream with this theme, is that I'm watching an anime where they see spirits and fight spirits. And I'm like, oh yeah, okay.
Oh.
All my dreams are just ripoffs of anime.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, I woke up and I'm like, well, this is just Jujutsu Kaisen. Like, that's just it. I'll just go watch that.
Yeah, okay. I don't know how to say goodbye. I mean, not goodbye.
Well, you still have to read a community dream.
I know. I don't know how to get there. Choo-choo.
We're getting there right now.
Choo-choo. Let's go to the community dream section.
That's a good segue, Sarah.
So in our final segment of the podcast, we share a dream submitted by someone in the community, the BrainShare community, those who have brains, unlike myself. So this dream comes in from Andy, who writes, last night I dreamt that my company sent me to China to work for the king of China. China doesn't have a king.
I was about to say.
Anyway, once I got there, the princess told me to make a TikTok video. I said I couldn't because I don't have TikTok. They sentenced me to death. I woke up before they were able to behead me. Merry Christmas.
Merry
Andy said
Christmas.
he sent this on December 25th, 2020. I didn't even see that when I wrote down the dream. Why is that funnier?
Oh my god.
Wow, what a dream.
What a closing statement. Merry Christmas to you too, Andy.
How do I end this? In the pandemic, in the global pepperoni, I've not been able to end phone calls because I've forgotten what it means to be a human. So I'm going to do the outro. So if you have a dream that you want to share.
Oh my god. I thought you were just going to hang up.
Goodbye. If you want to share a dream with us, you can email dreams.dreamshare@gmail.com. We might read it on the podcast. If you have any artwork or questions even, you can also email us those. Interact with us on Instagram at DreamShare Podcast. And if you liked what you heard today, maybe not this specific episode, but
No, share
maybe
it.
check out a few more. Share it.
If you liked it, share it. If you didn't like it, share it. But don't tell us you didn't like it.
Yeah, that's good.
Unless you
That's
have
good.
constructive criticism, in which case I'll take constructive criticism.
I will take constructive criticism, but please forewarn in the subject, so in case I am having a sensitive day, you do not make me cry. Anyway, follow us for updates and more DreamShare podcasts. Thanks for tuning in again, and sweet dreams!